So thanks so much for watching some of the videos that we've made, that Ian's made. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope that you'll enjoy this update. So we're going to tell you everything that's happening and what's going to happen or what we hope to happen. So just thinking about, I don't know if you feel like us, but we feel like we're racing against time now. You know, we have all these cliches about time and your age, and you only feel as old as you only as old as you feel. And, you know, it's a bunch of cliches, because at the end of the day, when you get to over 60, you suddenly realize, I'm just a tinsy bit feeling like I'm running out of time. You know, if that's not you, that's fine. But that's how we feel. So we're kind of working against life and, you know, the ups and downs of life, but also against this tick-tock of the never-ending life that's going on every second. So, you know, Ian did that beautifully, but what we did in that first one was tell you what our goal is. It's eventually to explore the whole of Southern Africa. At first, we decided that we were going to just do that, but our plans have changed slightly, and we'll tell you about it in a minute. So during lockdown, we started watching this lovely young couple. He was from Jersey and she was from Australia. Yeah, good. I've forgotten their names. Can you remember their names, babe? No. So they were traveling around Europe in a van. Oh, they were amazing. They were exciting. It really entertained us, as did that Tiger King. Ooh. Okay, let's move on. So it started the spark in us. So we mused, are we too old? Are we too old? Are we too old? But no, we've decided we're not too old. And we're going to represent everybody out there who gets to over 60 and feels like, oh my gosh, they've still got so much life to live. We're older. We're thankful for all the people who've inspired us. So this began our interest in watching people like Overlander. Can you remember his name, darling? He's got a beard. He's nice looking. He's good at what he does. It's really interesting, exciting bush trips. We've got Edward Barth, who's his friend. They do similar bush trips. He's really interesting. I think they get together and they're on Patreon. We've got Itchy Boots. Oh my gosh. She's this Dutch woman called Nora Lee. Absolutely amazing. She's so brave. She's traveled the world on a motorbike. And we got really interested when she flew to Johannesburg, bought a motorbike. She's so interesting. She's so brave. She's ridden all over sub-Saharan Africa. What an amazing girl. So Ian at the moment is watching this guy. It's a bicycle, but it's where you lie down, kind of. It's got a little bit of a motor, a tricycle, yeah? But it's sort of lying down one. So he's interesting. I follow a guy called Vusimuzi MC. He's cycling around. He's just so much fun. He's really interesting. There's a guy with a channel called Free Wild World. He's a South African. He's hitchhiking around South Africa, telling us about people, and it's really interesting. So we've had all this fun. So as you can tell from my accent, or maybe you can't, I'm actually from a country called Zimbabwe. So I was actually born in Durban, on the Indian Ocean. And when I was only a few months old, my parents relocated to Zimbabwe. So I grew up this very free, some say wild child in the bush of Africa. So one of my daughters actually is encouraging me to start my own YouTube thing explaining my life heretofore. But I don't know how interesting it'll be. We'll see. So anyway, I digress now. After my husband, who is quite ill, and I have had some health issues as well. Not as bad as him, but we're sort of trying to work through everything. But this ironically pushed us into, yes, we've got to actually make our dreams into action, because life is passing, yeah? So what have we done so far? We've looked at prices of cars. We've looked at prices of cars in South Africa and here. And the cost of shipping, etc. And anyway, we've realized it's massively expensive to buy a car. It's much more expensive to buy a 4x4 in South Africa. You know, we searched through shipping agents at the protocol of shipping. We found the right online applications. We sent all the stuff we thought they wanted to South Africa. So we're really excited at the moment because we've got an email to say someone has received the hard copies. But even though I do contract work, even though I'd sent my tax return to show I'm employed, they want a letter from the employer, so which is a bit difficult for me. So, but I've already got one of the letters, and hopefully we'll get another one. So let's see how that happened. So about the cars, I mean, I looked in South Africa, a cost of a small Mahindra second-hand was about £10,000. So what we did is we got this attitude of the young, you know, well, you can do anything and nothing bad is ever going to happen and you're going to live forever. So nothing can go wrong attitude. We sold our really practical, adorable little Viva Vauxhall, and we bought a second-hand Volkswagen 4x4 Tiguan. So apparently, interestingly, it had just been MOT'd when we bought it. But we still took it straight to our young mechanic, Calvin, in the next village to check it out. And what did he say? He said, oops, oh, immediate fail, MOT, because there's all this rust on the, on the sill, yeah? Surprising, they said it never really happens. Anyway, he serviced the car, got somebody else to do the welding. We've got a bull bar. He's going to put a bull bar on, so it looks really African, you know. We get into the theme of it. We're going to get 4x4 tires fitted. We're going to get a new cam belt. And when the car gets to South Africa, we're going to put on a tent on the roof, because we're not sure if as we travel around, if we can't find a reasonably priced chalet, then we might have to use a tent. I mean, we can get those dome tents, but I'm not too sure. I don't feel 100% safe in a very wild area sleeping in a dome tent. But, you know, it depends on our budget. So we might have to sleep in a dome tent. Anyway, for what we're going to have here, so after we've shipped this car, we're going to have a little MG. Ian bought this for me 2 years ago as a little gift. He's going to stitch a clip of it. It's really cute. So that will be our car to use in the UK. So great. So initially this is what we dreamt. We dreamt that we didn't have a plan of starting a YouTube channel. We just wanted to go on an adventure on our own. We wanted this quest for life and fantastic fun and, you know, just get out of our comfort zone and do that. But so we realized that actually, as the more we thought about it and the plans came together, that if we create a YouTube channel, then if it by any chance could get monetized, we can help communities, projects, people, animals, animal rescue places, you know, all the things and the places and the people that fall through the charity cracks. So we're going to hopefully use this money to help people, yeah, and animals and whoever needs it. So we do have a few talents. So Ian's really good at IT, and he's really artistic. I'm an English teacher, and I'm not too bad at maths. So we're hoping that whatever community we're in, we can ask the school or church in that week if they want us to maybe give some lessons. I mean, we don't want to sound arrogant as though we've got everything, and that's really pretentious, because we also want to learn. So we're going to try and give of our time as well as money, hopefully. I want to learn some sculpting and some carving and maybe a bit of weaving. I mean, I've always been amazed at the beautiful woven things and the beautiful batiks and the things that come out of Africa. So please, we're begging, we truly hope and pray that you just come along with us and you really enjoy it. So we're going to give you updates on the car and our progress or non-progress. I told you that we looked at a car and it was too expensive. So if you really like this, if you like the idea of what we're going to do, please just give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share if you know how. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.